somewhere, somehow, they're going to have to maybe on a spring break run down there.
It's popped up on the right side.
Here we go.
And Reggio records the first out.
3-game losing streak, and don't get too high on a 10-game winning streak.
Yeah, talked about that too. There's a 2-out single, rather a 1-out single for
jam job.
To second, Reggio showing range, and there's 2 away as Daly goes down to second.
Again, getting in on him. Little
green there. It's chopped to third to Wolfert. And Texas is retired. The Longhorns have stranded 3.
But their position guys were all good.
McLean with a number to second to O'Dowd, and there's 1 away.
They were always the kind of offensive ball club. Sit there and prepare yourself.
And Schubert draws.
This is about what you worked on all year.
And Benj sort of fists that into left field, and that's a base hit. Down to second is Schubert, and it's first and second with 1 out.
Now, if you looked at a spray chart to be a freshman.
And Sylvester hammers that into left field. That's a base hit. Schubert held at third, and the bases are loaded with 1 out in the second.
He hit that ball too hard.
Here's Marcus Brown. That's chopped to first. Out at second. No play at first. Now the runner breaking for home. The throw is in time. Benj out at the plate. That ends the Oklahoma State second, but the Cowboys do get a run.
Take a 45-minute warm shower.
That's hammered deep to center field, but McLean on the warning track makes the grab, and that's a loud out to start the Texas third. Hitting over 400. That's out to center. McLean records the second out.
That sounded.
Here's Campbell, and that's down the left field line and headed toward the corner, and Campbell is going to get another extra base hit. He's into second with a 2-out double. So Campbell, because of the strong winds and a lot of wildfires in Oklahoma today, and that's ripped deep to center field. McLean back to the track, and that ball is gone.
Well, I saw Gilmet hit one out the other night that he hit it out to left field, and I mean to tell you, he drove it out of town, and he just hit it somewhere. It gets pretty still. Another ball hammered.
By Porter Brown into left center. McLean tracks it down, but Brown will be into second with a 2-out double. So Texas
is going to be now 53 for sure.
O'Dowd pops that up. That's coming back toward fair territory, and it drops for a hit. Brown scores on the play, and that's a bloop RBI single for stolen one yet. And that's a strikeout. And that ends the Texas third, but the Longhorn.
He's going to throw this ball in the middle.
That's off Gordon's hand. Throw to first in time. O'Dowd with a quick reaction.
He's trying to catch a ball barehanded.
And Reggio hits that out to left field. And Brown fights off the wind and records a second out.
I had him for a little while after he played for Team USA. And
Wolfert shoots that into right, but the wind won't push that one back far enough. And the catch made by Campbell
he still ended up on the warning track.
Yep.
Dangerous to go down the middle at 89.
That's grounded into right field, and that's a base hit. So Thomas leads off the fourth, and that's the seventh.
And that ball's out of here.
Deep to right field, to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Second home run of the year for Jalen Flores, and it's 5-1 Texas.
And that's kind of what I'm talking about right there. You're making mistakes now up in the zone, and
that's popped up. In shallow center, and oh boy, Marcus Brown.
And Saturday and Sunday.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 out.
So you try to get a little bit more out of your start.
Here's Dylan Campbell, who's already tripled and doubled. He lays down the bunt. Abrams throw to first, not in time, and Campbell continues his pursuit. Runner goes. Campbell down to second without a throw. And it's 2-0.
No play. Do we pitch around this guy? You know,
That's popped up. Went carrying it back towards center. A little confusion there, but McLean makes a grab. Schubert came over and in football, volleyball, softball. David Mendham swings at the first pitch, lifts that out to left, and Brown makes a play. One pitch, one out. And that's just to name a few in Oklahoma. McLean hits that deep to left center, back to the track and to the wall, and it is gone. A long home run for Nolan McLean, his 8th of the season, and it's a 5-2 Texas lead.
there's a different sound when people like that get a fastball. And with either guy, you'd like to have one of each. But that Friday night guy.
And a called strike 3, and there's 2 away. Out and Carson Binge hitting, and he rips that down the right field line. That's fair and into the corner for extra bases. Binge hustling around first. He's into second, standing with a 2-out double. His second hit of the night.
This guy hit the ball everywhere.
Sylvester.
That's extended, but
Out to left, a shallow left, and Brown
that
makes a
sounded
play.
good. He just
The base pass, correct me if I'm wrong. That's grounded to second by Thomas, and there's 1 away.
You know, Hughes.
He's in Stillwater today. That's into center. Nolan McLean records a second out.
About that.
How about that?
Coaching your best friend's son.
Reggio to Mendham, and that ends the Texas 6. So Drew Blake.
Ball.
And Wolford hits that deep to right center, to the track, to the wall, and it is gone! Off the top of the wall and out of here. 4th home run of the year for Wolford. It's a 5-3 game.
You can still see him kind of nursing that hamstring. Tell you what, that's why he was in a lineup right there, Dave, and squirm on it.
It's grounded to second to O'Dowd, and there's 1 away.
But you know when you're
1 out, 1 and 2 to McLean. He strikes out.
Well,
and for Gordon, strikeout number 3. Schubert hits that into right center field. That's a base hit. Schubert trying to go for 2, and the throw not in time. It's a 2-out double.
again, that's doing
Schubert at second. And Binge rips that to third. Nice play by Powell. Over to first, and that ends Oklahoma State's bottom.
that big bender to him. There it is.
That's deep to right field, back to the track, to the wall, and Binge up against the fence makes a play, and Campbell just missed.
1st of July or end of June. I mean, it takes a while for that ivy to grow.
You see the numbers tonight on Brown. That's lofted into left for Schubert. And there's 2 away. We're going back to
At Boise, he had a
Oh, and there's a ricochet. The throw to second is in time. A little pinball here in the top of the 7th.
plate gets real wide.
And a foul tip strikeout
It's you and him.
with 1 out here in the 7th. That's chopped to the right side to Thomas. Over to Gordon covering, 2 away. Grounded to third, off of Powell and into left field. Atkinson reaches with 2 away. And that's into right field. That's a base hit. Atkinson down to second. It's 1st and 2nd with 2 out.
And again, that's a muscle.
2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike to Wolford. And Wolford pops that up, and the wind may keep that in play. Gilmet behind the plate makes a play, and the Cowboys strand 2. So that's a little number to second. Reggio over to first and in time. Had a little trouble, but 12 infield singles this year, but he also has 7 homers in most of his career, but he swings and misses, and there's 2 away here.
Little backdoor slider and gets him ahead in the count.
And that's past Wolford at third and into left field for a 2-out single. And he struck him out. So good work by
Hard to get straight.
That's ripped into left center field, and that's a base hit for Binge. Binge headed towards second. Here's the throw. It's not in time. It's a leadoff double for Carson Binge here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's another full count delivery, and that misses, and it's first and second with nobody out in the ninth.
Of course, your 9 hole's hitting 350.
Oh, he pops the bunt up, and Brown is out. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Atkinson, and he strikes him out. 2 pitch Morehouse to Reggio. It's a little nugget. Back to the mound. Morehouse threw it up first, and Texas wins the first game of the series 5-3 here in Stillwater over Oklahoma State.